So I got a little bit, I should say, we have a little bit of a double review today. Now, I always do this if I own a replica and Malin owns the women's version of the replica. So today we're going to review the United States Championship belt. So, Malin, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
You.
Of course. So these are not unboxings. I've had this belt probably for about, I don't know, 3.5 years now. And now one thing I'm going to point out right away is these plates are stacked. Look at that plate. Look at the plates, y'all. Look at the thickness. Those are some, those might be like 6 millimeter or something. Now that part is awesome. The plate, I do have some side plates, but I don't know which ones we're going to use for this. So I just stuck with these for now because this is a hard belt to like make look good with side plates because of the color and stuff like that. Now, my issue with this championship, though, guys, has to be, at least on mine, is that strap. You see, it's not bad, but you got some cracking in there. And, that does happen like over time, but I feel like this happened quick with this because I've only taken this championship to one show. It's been sitting on my shelf otherwise. So I do think they could have improved this strap, honestly. But like I said, I do love that center plate. I love how that eagle pops out, though. That right there is sick. That's probably my favorite part. Nice weight to it. Drapes across the shoulder. Excellent. You got the gold tip. And even the gold tip is nice. Look at it. It's different from the other ones. Gold and silver. Nice weight. Guess we'll do around the waist test. WWE shop replicas, y'all, are a pain in the butt to snap. Most of the time I got to put these bad boys on backwards. But this is how it looks around the waist. So, I'm going to kind of keep this review a little short. I mean, since I've had the championship for about 4 years or maybe 3 years, I don't know. Kind of lost track. But if the strap was better, I probably would have given this a perfect review. But for that simple fact, I can't. So I think what I'm going to give mine, just because of the, the strap cracking and everything, this was a $500 replica. And for that price, my strap should not be having creases and cracks in them. So I think I'm going to stick with a 3.5 out of 5. Just because, actually, I'm going to bump it up 3.75 out of 5. Because, the plates and everything, they are sick, but the strap sucks. So with that being said, we're going to move on to Malin in the Women's United States Championship belt review. And I'm just going to take a guess that her review is probably going to be much better than mine. So I guess show them yours, I guess. Chelsea green plates.
The most thing I like about this belt is the eagle.
The eagle?
Yeah.
Go a little bit. Don't knock the camera over or nothing, but I mean, as you can see with your belt, it's smaller, but that's probably a good thing in your case. It's probably easier to carry around. You can back up out of the frame now. I mean,
which straps is better, mine or yours?
I think yours. I don't think yours is going to flip it over while you're holding it, see if there's any cracking in there. Of course, you've had your championship for only about a year, though, right?
Mm-hmm. Since like last year.
Yeah, there's there's absolutely no cracking in that strap. Oh, you know what, guys? I don't even know if I showed you the outside of my strap, but Malin's on hers, the snaps on the back are completely covered up. Now, let me take a look at mine here. Now you could see all of mine. But that part doesn't bother me. Sometimes I can make a championship look good. As you can see, Malin has Chelsea green side plates installed on hers, and the reason for that is because of her Chelsea green cosplay. Are you taking this championship to Elimination Chamber?
Yeah.
This the one you're taking?
Yeah.
So why don't you do an over-the-shoulder test?
I need to do it on the other side.
Yeah, you can. So it doesn't tap your mic. Go ahead and turn around. It looks like that's draping over there nicely. Belt tip on hers. Do you want to give them a round the waist test?
Yeah.
Malin is a child. So let's see if this belt is going to fit.
Well, my birthday is this year.
I don't know. What are you trying to tell me here? Yep, it's fine.
Fine.
Back up all the way out of frame, though.
It's kind of loose, but not that
That's
much.
because it's not on the last snap. You want to try it on the last snap?
Yeah.
Come up more. Is it still loose or no?
Kind of, but not kind of.
Still not on the last one. Is
Yeah,
that better?
it's good. Yeah, looks. Yeah, I can walk
Okay.
around.
Now, see, that's even with it not being on the last snap, so that fits a child fine. So I guess now that we've given you all looks, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and both pop them around our shoulders before we give our final score. You know, I always forget what side my microphone is on every time we do these damn reviews. But, you know, these do look very good around our shoulders. We like to have similar championships a lot. Like, I still think, I don't know about you, Malin, I still think for us, like when we walk around with similar titles, I still think we look the best with those UK titles. But I do like these. I do. I don't know, though. I almost feel like this belt looks the best on you. But I don't know. I'm a big fan of that United Kingdom Championship just because, like, with that belt, I'm more of like, when I wrestled, I was more of like my titles being mostly gold.
I don't think I have mostly cracks. I don't think I hardly have any cracks.
I don't think you do. I don't think you do. And, you know, this was a very expensive replica, too, so that should not be cracking. Now, when it comes to, like, strap quality, I got to say, I think my favorite replica I own is probably actually the Cruiserweight Championship. You know, I mean, for what I paid for that belt and the flexibility of the strap, no cracking and all that, you know, that thing is awesome. But for the most part, these WWE shop replica belts, they are worth the money. I will say that. They've definitely stepped their game up, but you got to be prepared now to spend a lot more money if you're going to get a replica, unless you get lucky and find like a used one. Oh, speaking of which, I came across a used NXT Tag Team Championship for the guys that I'm thinking about biting the bullet on. $300. I don't know. It's tempting, especially with having a work bonus, you know, from doing the double shifts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'll go in Elimination Chamber with a different title. I was actually debating going to Elimination Chamber as Montez Ford instead
I'm definitely going to bring this. I don't know if I'm going to dress normal or dress as Chelsea Green. I don't know yet.
Well, we'll see if they're going to do any meet and greets or whatever. So, I mean, we're kind of getting off topic here. Let's just go ahead and we're going to give our scores of these. I already gave mine. Now, I said I think I'm going to go with a 3.75 just because of how my strap is. But with Malin saying, you know, there's no flaws in her straps and stuff like that, I'm curious to see what she's going to give it.
4.9.
Shoot, that's almost a perfect 5. 4.9, what keeps it away from getting a 5? Or are you just going to bump it up and give it a 5?
4.9. I like it and all, but the eagle is cute, but the straps are sometimes hard to buckle on me.
That's a good reason. It's a good reason. Yeah, that's a good reason to not make it a perfect 5. So these are our reviews of the WWE Shop Zone United States Championship belt replicas. And if you like this review, go ahead and click that like button. And please feel free to give me a subscribe. We will catch you in the next video.